Hello everyone. So picking off where we last were, we can see we are on the 17th. And today I'm going to be, well, the plan is to get a fish pond and we'll see whether or not. And as I checked in the last video, we can see that it's going to rain tomorrow. So that is the day that I'll be working on catching the legend. And we have good luck today. And apparently we learned how to cook the artichoke dip now. Hooray! And I think I missed watering these. Ha ha ha. Okay. So, actually I need to go back in here. So I need... That's a mess. I need 5 of these and 5 of these. And I also need 200 stone, so I only have 58 right now, so I'll see if I have any stored anywhere, and I don't think I do. Okay, I actually do. So yeah, I'll just do that. And we can see we have stuff to harvest, and so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest that stuff. We have the rice going. I also need to make a mill, which I forgot to check to see what I need for that. I'll explain that once I go to Robin's to check to see, or to get that fish pond built. And I'm probably gonna build it somewhere right here. So I'm just gonna quickly go around planting everything, and then I'll get that fish pond built. And so that's it for the planting, and I just realized I missed one spot here. And so, as I wasn't sure about, so these actually count as being planted, so I don't have to worry about that. So I can actually plant the other rice seeds down here, which I will go ahead and do if I stop hitting the wrong button here. And I fixed the scythe. Wasn't harvesting the rice properly, and the range is actually higher, and you can actually use the scythe as a weapon as well, if you so chose to do. Sure, that's just gonna be a little bit of a mess. Okay, so I have what I can plant done there. I will put this geode away once I can actually figure out what I'm doing here. Ah, a new chick hatched. It looks odd. Sure, we'll call it Bachu. And I also want to remember to grab an auto grabber for in here. And Bachu. Bachu seems curious, but a little cautious. It's a strange new world. It's actually a void chicken. And looks quite different. Okay, so we have 2 stops to make. One at Robin's to get the fish pond being made, and then to what's her name? Marnie, to get the auto grabber. Okay, so off to Robin's first, and then we'll head to... The cat's gonna be in the way, isn't it? Can you move, please? Okay, to Marnie's first. Oh yeah, it's also salmon berry season, but... meh. Hello? I don't want to purchase animals, I want to purchase supplies. Auto grabber. Extremely expensive, but worth it because then I don't have to pick up all of that crap in my coop anymore. And because I'm here, I might as well grab these. Okay, and now we'll head to Robin's, and I'll take a side trip to deposit that in the coop, so I don't forget. Apparently there was also... Oh, I see. Yeah, there was an egg there. And he's made his way out. Okay, apparently I can run through the gate there. My cat is seriously in the way still? Okay, Long way it is. I think I'll go to the mines and then out on my way here, otherwise I might not make it in time. Hello. Construct farm buildings. Fish pond. So the fish pond will go right here. Actually, yeah, well, there. Okay, so that'll be done in a couple of days. And are we friends with Mr. Vampire? We are indeed. So do need to start working on getting the friendship levels up. And I can't remember if we have that last scroll yet. I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, we do, so also need to talk to the dwarf and start giving him some gifts. And my cheap, easy way of doing that has been buying the life elixir or whatever and then giving it to him. It does cost 2,000 gold to do that, though. But it's also one of his favorite things, so... Is the friendship really worth 2,000 gold? Who knows? Okay, so I'm gonna head back to the bus stop here and collect all these forageables that I saw. And the salmon berries that happen to be here as well. I think I can work on my fishing. I did discover where some of the new fish are. One of them we can't get to right now, and the other we can get to, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the ocean. It is the flounder, which is available from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. in the spring and summer, and is at the ocean. So I do have a bit of time to get that still. Of course he wants green beans. Well, I can still probably get that to him tomorrow because I think I have some extra ones. Okay, so hopefully we catch the flounder right away. It didn't take me too long on my own playthrough on my main characters. And the flounders are also very, very, very easy to catch. In fact, this is probably a flounder. And there's also a new way to get iridium quality fish. If you get a perfect fish, a perfect catch, it'll one-up the fish caught, if that makes sense. So say we're going to catch a goldfish, a gold quality fish, the perfect catch will increase by 1 to get you iridium quality. I believe that's how it works. So there you go. There's an iridium quality fish. Which means lots of money, lots of fast if you're good at fishing. One of these days I will get that nefarious dinosaur egg. Well, I'm surprised I didn't catch the flounder. Maybe I was just really lucky. And I only have 30 minutes in game to catch it, so we'll find out if I catch one or not today. And if I don't, well, the odds are I'll probably catch one tomorrow after I've caught the legend, which I really, really, really hope that I manage to do. Unless, of course, this is one here. Nope, this is a halibut. But that is the third chest we've had. Oh, and that reminds me, you can also add the bait directly into the fishing rod from the chests. So we no longer have to put them in our inventory first. But of course I haven't broken that habit yet. And we got wild bait and glass shards. And that's another thing that's new with the wild bait. A unique recipe from Linus that gives you a chance to catch 2 fish at once. I have not yet actually tried the wild bait with this new update. Because originally it was just 1. Well, I'm gonna stop there for fishing because I don't want to use up all of my bait. Not that I don't have a lot of it still. I still have 84. And I will put more in here. And we got ourselves some clay. We might as well check over here to see if there's anything. Digging spot, clams, some coral. Okay, and back to the farm we go, and I'll prepare all my fishing stuff. Also grab some of these salmon berries. Oh, look at that, they didn't fall into the river, and I'm full anyway. I That was convenient, but that was also because I was full, probably. Otherwise, I think I would have lost one of those. I also have to remember to grab a green bean for the wizard. And so I'll check to see if I have a spare green bean. And if I don't, maybe there will be some ready in the morning or something. There are certain fish that produce different things with the fish pond. So I forgot to... I remembered before, but I can't remember which ones drop specific things for the things that you need later on. And I'm gonna put a bunch of this stuff in here, like that stuff, because I won't need it. Oh, I missed some fish here. Because my fishing rod usually goes there. And doesn't look like there's anything in here that's ready, so that's good. So now just head to bed. And, well, I guess I'll sell this stuff. And then hopefully we'll catch the legend in the next day. So we need to go to the mountain lake. And the cat's sleeping on the bed. During the night, Philo gave birth to a baby cow. Sure. Pro. And we made 27,000 gold. That was a lot. More than I expected. And you can see the breakdown here. And... oh, that's why. We had 4 truffles. I keep forgetting how worth they are. No, obviously we also had that diamond as well. And various other crops and plants and stuff. Okay, it's also Pam's birthday. And my copper trash can is ready, apparently. So... task first is to catch the legend. Just check the weather report. It's gonna be Polony. We have really good luck, so we might get lucky. Let's talk honey. No, not you, silly. I'm talking about the sweet product made by our friends, the bees. Here's the thing. If you got some flowers blooming near your bee house, your bees can produce flavored honey. Otherwise, you'll only get wild honey. Pretty sweet, huh? Sure. So we have some stuff ready to harvest. I'll quickly harvest that. It looks like that's all there is ready. So that's easy enough. I'll quickly plant stuff in its place. And next, you can hear Robin working on that fish pond. So I'll quickly take this to the wizard. And then... oh. I can also take that beer that Pam gave us and give that back to her as a gift, because that's also one of her favorite things. Surprise, surprise. She shouldn't be around yet, so we'll quickly go to the wizards first. I think we can go there. Not, you can see Robin working there. I'm pretty sure we should be able to go into the tower at this time, and if not, by the time we get there, we should be able to. And then I will head over to Pam's to... and by Pam's, I mean she'll be at the bus stop. And give her the beer for her birthday. Because I think she's actually later. You want the green bean. Ah, the item I requested. Your work was satisfactory. Here's your compensation. And 120 gold. Ta-da. Because it's her birthday, I think she'll actually be later than she normally is. I can't not forage these when I see them. It's like wasting them if I don't. And yet I didn't get that one. And I'm not going to get these ones. Or those ones. Or that one. If I come back, if I catch the legend right away, I'll come back and attempt to catch. Or get them, not catch them. Ay. And so Pam isn't there yet, but she is on her way, so here we go. You remembered my birthday. I'm impressed, thanks. And we just got an achievement for that as well. So that was the best friends one. Reached a 10 heart friend level with someone. Apparently, that's first with Pam there. That's slightly amusing. I find that slightly amusing because it's not normally who I get 10 hearts with first. Sometimes it's Linus, actually. Just because, like, Linus is almost always really, like, right there, so it's not hard to find him. So, I will eat one of these dishes. I already have the cork bobber in here, just to double check. And hopefully we get the legend right away. Because then that frees up most of the day for everything else. I was beginning to get worried that it hadn't appeared yet. Come on, you little bugger. Yeah! And there we go, we've caught one legendary fish. The legend. And that made me very nervous. We can see that there. And obviously we have a bunch of other fish we still need to work on catching. I will look up which fish that I still need. I know that's the winter fish. That one we can't get to. Whatnot and whatnot. I am going to... what did I say I was going to do? Well, I might as well collect these here. Nope, I honestly can't remember what it was I was going to do. I think well, apart from collecting the salmon berry, but I am going to go to the ocean in attempts to catch the flounder. I might just hang on to it. I usually hang on to it just so I know I have caught it, even though I know that. And that reminds me, if you look here, right now it just says 25 wood. And there's a new setting here that shows in the options. Show advanced crafting information. So if we go back to there, now it shows the backpack and the 0 there. And you also can take a screenshot of the screen. I actually have forgotten about that as well. Let's see here. Alright, so here the seed maker down at the bottom says it tells us how many I've crafted, and I apparently haven't crafted any of those. And you can see a bunch of the other ones of how many I've crafted, so we can see I haven't crafted any of those, or these, or a whole host of these things. So that makes it significantly easier trying to figure out which things you still need to craft, especially for the achievement and the... I think that's part of the Grampus thing. I have to go through my list of all that stuff again. We're still in spring, so I'm not a whole too worried about it. I just know that I need to get the fish, if anything. And so I obviously only needed one of these and only one cork bobber, but this will make it easier for catching all the other legendary fish. And so you can see the legend is the king of all fish. They said he'd never be caught. Well, I'm happy to prove that wrong. It only took a gazillion times, but... Okay, so let's catch that flounder fish now. But Willie happens to be here, we'll stop here, and just to give you an idea, so the legend would give you 11,250 gold. And we can only catch one. But since we're also here, I could also sell some of this stuff. So, hopefully catch the flounder. I'm also gonna change the bait just so I can use that up and get 2 fish instead of just the one. So if I'm lucky, I get 2 flounders. And you see the 2 herrings there. Oh, there we go. Got a flounder. And 12 coal, that's a nice find. So the flounder, it lives on the bottom, so both eyes are on top of its head. Okay. Oh, I get it. It lives on the bottom of the ocean, so it's always constantly looking up, so it doesn't... So that's why they're on top of their head, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that. So we got a skeletal tail, a geode, and 2 emeralds. And... we're not gonna give Mr. Vampire something. We'll worry about that stuff later. I'm surprised I'm catching as many eels as I am. Those are usually more rare. It's a very lucky day. I know pretty sure the spirit said we had luck today, but a little more luck than I expected. But then I also don't fish this much on rainy days. I'm usually in the mines. The legend airy fish and a few others are not ones you can put in the fish pond. You can put things like the rainbow trout, the squid, and the midnight carp, so on and so forth. Oh, I can put these in here as well. So that'll be much easier for catching everything in the next seasons that I still need fish from. Which I think is mostly the summer because it's like the weird time period. I think I also need some of the mine fish as well. So just gonna go back to the ocean to pick up that tail that's there. Even though we've already got it, but I might as well get a little bit of money from it. Also go over that side. Do see anything there, and I realized there was something I wanted to do, and I don't know if that guy is still there anymore. If so, woe is me. There's going to be other rainy days. Yeah, I was looking for the individual that's supposed to be right there, but isn't. I think he leaves at a much earlier time, but that's okay. So I'm gonna head back to the farm. And I think I'll chop down some of the trees to clear up more space for buildings. And I just realized I didn't check to see the mill at Robin's earlier. Forgetful me. I was so organized today. I will just look it up and mention what it is that I need. I'll also run over to take care of the animals now. Well, collect the stuff anyway, since I'm done with that. And obviously there's some duckies trying to sleep. Obviously, since there's also time for me to collect everything. And I don't have any wood in me because I moved that stuff. Right. I will pick that stuff up again. I think that was just it. And I also have some of these in here already. Fortunately, I can just place those down. I might as well clear these up because I don't think they're gonna enter onto the other side anyway. So, ta-da! Also, we'll check the bat cave because it's been a while, and holy bat cave. That was way more fruit than I expected. Okay. So, now we just need to clear up the farm a bit more. I don't really care about the mushroom over there. Oh, we have sweet shrimp berries ready. Nice. And we have coffee in here ready. And if I have space, I'll collect all the fruit. Do I have space? I do not. But I will come back for that fruit. So that was 3 cherries, 3 blackberries, an apricot, 3 wild plums, a peach. I think there's salmon berry in there. Spiceberry, orange, and apples. If there wasn't spiceberry in there, it just so happened to be that I still had some on me. I can't actually remember. What am I looking for with that? Don't think I need these for anything, but they are regular quality, so come to that, I should actually use them for the seed maker. I'll do that quickly, since I needed to come back here anyway. I actually should have realized that before I left. There we go, and hopefully I get a few rare seeds out of that. Do have higher luck. I don't know if that has anything to do with how many seeds you get. I will find out shortly. And I only got 1. That's a disappointment, but hopefully this next one I will get 2 then. And I did, so out of 2 of them I got 3 in total. Not the worst, and definitely not the best. And so I'm going to go ahead and plant those right away. I will plant those here. So those should be ready in a month's time, and you can see I have another one there that's probably from one earlier. I'm going to clear this stuff up as well. Plus I get hay out of it, so win-win. Okay, we are getting really late, so I'm just gonna head into the house because I got everything. And where's the coffee beans going? Not there. In here. There we go. And bedtime. $8,200 gold. And we have that ready. What's on the calendar? Nothing, but Shane's birthday is tomorrow. The weather report is going to be beautiful and sunny. Fortune teller. I have a little extra luck today, so it might be a good mining day. We have a bunch of cauliflower ready. The strawberries are ready. These are not quite ready. Batteries are currently ready. And apparently picked up cobblestone path. They'll probably disappear when I load the game in the morning. And we need to fix that fence. We have the animals. More coffee. We have the fish pond ready, and I'll deal with that in the next video. And nothing in here ready. So just everything outside. Well, the fruit trees are ready, but that doesn't count. At least not my opinion. So yeah, so something that's new with the thunder rods here is normally they take some time to be ready during the day of the next day of the thunderous day. So it's now changed so that it'll be ready for the beginning of the next day. So in this case, that's why they're ready right now. And with that said, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.